go again. My name is Gabe Zollner. You've often heard me say I don't make the news, I just report the news. Well, I might have actually made the news. And I just read an article that one of my viewers sent me. It's posted on WorldNet Daily. Media ignoring one crucial factor in Florida school shooting. Guns, depression, trouble cited, but key information not yet disclosed. This was written by David Kupelian, that's Kupelian. Here we go again. A horrific mass shooting occurs. Everyone is in shock and grief. The Democrats blame guns and Republicans. Pundits urge the public, if you see something, say something. And everyone asks why. As information about the perpetrator emerges, a relative confides to a newspaper that the troubled youth who committed the mass murder was on psychiatric medication. You know, those powerful little understood mind-altering drugs with fearsome side effects, including suicidal ideation and even homicidal ideation. Hey folks, now how difficult is it to prove as to whether or not Nikolas Cruz was on those drugs? Well, you don't buy those kind of drugs on the street. You get them from a pharmacy, from a doctor's prescription. And again, they're jumping to conclusions. Now, I don't think that Nikolas Cruz was in his right mind. I think his mind was altered by our CIA. No different than the minds of the Colorado shooter, the Tucson shooter, the South Carolina shooter, and even the Boston Marathon shooting events. Those individuals were also drugged based on what I believe to be true. Folks, read this article. And again, I would have thought that WorldNet Daily would have done a little bit more digging before they printed this. I would have thought that they would have checked with his doctor, with his pharmacy, to see if in fact this is true. Or if, as I suspect, he was targeted, he was set up as a patsy. No different than the other shooters were all set up as a patsy. You got to blame someone, don't you? Take a look at who they blamed for 9/11. They blamed nationals, Saudis. Saudis were a patsy. No different than Nikolas Cruz is a patsy. They're all patsies. You want to read this article? Folks, questions asked. What do you think? Why do media avoid reporting mass shooters' meds? Sound off in today's WorldNet Daily poll. Well, the reason the media doesn't talk about it because they know that all of these shooters were drugged up. Every single one of them. They were programmed to do what they did. And they don't even know that they did it. That's sort of what I think. Read the article. Let me know what you think. Thanks for listening.